7-game series, who wins?
Nobody want to see
Right now, I got us in 5, Skip, and I'll tell you why. We'll be better adjusting to this era than they would be adjusting to our era. We could put our 2008 team starting lineup was Rajon, Ray, me, Perkins, and Garnett. If we played in 08. But if we played this team in 2024, we're going to go Rajon, Ray Allen, me, myself, James Posey, and Kevin Garnett, which was featured 4 guys who can shoot with a guard who can get into the lane and make plays for everybody. So I would match, this will be the matchups. Rondo, Jrue. It's pretty solid matchup. Ray Allen, Derek White. I'll put James Posey on Jaylen Brown. I would match up with Tatum, KG on Kristaps Porziņģis. And then we go to the bench. You got Hauser, Payton Pritchard pretty much, whereas we got Tony Allen, Kendrick Perkins, Eddie House, Big Baby, Leon Powe. As of today, I said we win in 5, but let's see if they win a championship this year, that changes. You know why? Because when we look at history, we'll go back and say, man, that 2024 Celtic team, they featured, if the Celtics win this year, you could arguably say that Al Horford could be in the Hall of Fame. Jrue Holiday could be a Hall of Famer. So could Jaylen and Jayson. So you go back when we talk about this, say, in 2032, dang, that Celtics 24 team had 4 Hall of Famers. That 2008 team had possibly 3 so far. Could have 4 if Rondo eventually gets locked in. So then it'll push me to say it'll be a 7-game series.
So you're giving yourself an out just in case they win it all this year, and then you could say, well, they would have beaten us.
No, it wouldn't be out. It'll be a lot closer than I think if they win it.
Okay.
Now, I think the edge to us goes to defense. I think when we talk about clutch, I think we got the edge there. So in any era, I think we beat this team. But if they win it all this year, it'll be closer than what people would think.
Yeah, it just seemed like, just as an outsider, y'all 08 team is just better than and tougher than they 2024.
But a lot of people say, well, they're going to shoot threes. Well, we can shoot. I think our three-point shooter is not too shabby.
No, I would take y'all three-point shots.
We would adjust, too. Think about it. I'm going to go from shooting 4 threes a game now. I'm shooting 10 threes a game.
Yeah, I ain't say
let Ray Allen shoot 10 to 15 threes a game.
I said y'all better.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
To me, y'all better. Y'all got more grit to y'all. When I just look at y'all roster, with Tony Allen, even veterans like Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell didn't even...
And then obviously KG. And then you got an enforcer in Big Perk. And then you, Rondo. All that to me is some mean stuff that I can't really identify with the 2024 Celtics. Y'all got some mean stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not going to allow your teammate to be pushed to the ground without saying something or doing something. KG ain't going to allow that to happen. You ain't. Rondo for sure not going to allow it to happen. So Perk, there's a little more scrap to it, and y'all can do some of the same things they can do both on the offense and the defensive end. That's why I'm like, if you move KG to the center and Porziņģis, man, he going to own Porziņģis. He going to spook him.
Yeah, I think we win that matchup.
Yeah, you going to spook him. And then as far as Ray, I mean, what they going to... Okay, so you say I'm going to put Jrue Holiday on Ray.
No, he got Jrue on Rondo.
Yeah, you got Jrue on Rondo?
Derek White.
You got
Derek White. Then you
Derek White on him?
Posey on Jaylen Brown. I'm on Tatum.
Yeah, y'all deeper too, though.
Yeah, we deep.
Yeah, y'all bench is deep.
So like when Hauser come in and Payton Pritchard, and we got Eddie House, Tony Allen, Leon Powe, I think we're just a little deeper.
Yeah, y'all a little. I'm gonna take y'all.
That's why I said I think we have a better time adjusting
to their
rules than they're adjusting to our rules. You know, because we can go with a small lineup with 3 or 4 3-point shooters, just like they can at all times. So I just think we have the advantage in that aspect.
And y'all bigger.
I mean, we bigger, we get tougher. We got a defense. We got KG who's going. I think he tips the scale right there. So I think we have the advantage.
And I think both of you just validated and explained why my pick of Dallas in 7 is correct and will be correct.
Yeah, but that's not true. Because if you ask me, can Dallas beat the 08 Celtics, I get up and walk out the door.
I think they'd have a much better chance.
No, hell no, Skip.
Yep.
Not this Dallas team against them.
Okay, so your first point, I'm going to go to Keyshawn's big point, that the 08 Celtics were just tougher than the Celtic team. And I completely, wholeheartedly agree. They got some mean stuff going on in 2008. I wholeheartedly agree because this team doesn't have any mean stuff going on with it. These are nice guys.
Yeah, Dallas is nice, too, to me. This is a nice era.
Luka's a bad you-know-what.
I mean, he's still a nice guy. He smiles a lot.
You-know-what.
He wouldn't have been no smiling on the court with us.
Okay. And Paul's key points were clutch. You said your team was a lot clutcher.
Yeah.
I think that brings into question, is Jayson that guy or not?
Well, we got to see.
Yeah,
we're going to see.
Is he that guy? Is he clutch or not?
That's
and then
why
you brought into question,
you
said defense, that you guys play better defense. Most people regard this Boston team as the best defensive team in all the playoffs, better than Minnesota. Yeah. Okay, so
let's go to the all-time rankings.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're in the top 6 or 7.
Okay, so
defensive rating.
But does that not suggest that this defense this year might be a little overrated, a little more vulnerable than you think? Because it does to me. And then you put yourself on Jayson Tatum.
Yep.
You are a great defender, but you're 6'7". He's like 6'10" or maybe.
I'm sorry, I know how tall was LeBron.
He is long.
How tall was LeBron?
Yeah, Jayson Tatum's much longer than LeBron.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Jayson Tatum plays 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I have to guard Tayshaun Prince. He's about 6'9", too.
Okay.
Joe Johnson, he's about 6'8".
Okay. So you do a number on Jayson Tatum.
I'm just saying I guarded guys bigger than me, Skip. Okay. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't do nothing to me.
Right.
Hey, come on now. Just because you taller.
Talk that talk.
That don't mean nothing to me. Hey, listen, it's right here.
Okay.
It's right here.
Yeah, I think in all honesty, though, when you talk about the Mavs against the 08 Celtics, they wouldn't beat them.
It's a better conversation.
It just wouldn't. It wouldn't.
After, because like if the Celtics.
Hold on. Think about this for me real quick, Skip. What the hell would KG do to Lively? Stop.
Lively has really impressed me. He ain't afraid.
Oh, we can start. No,
better yet. I was about to say, better than that. They gonna start Perk and let Perk beat him up.
Beat him up.
Okay.
And then KG go to the 4.
He gonna beat up Garland.
And who's gonna guard Luka? Are you?
Let me see. Who's gonna guard Luka? Luka's the point. We would put Rondo on Luka.
You would not.
Yes, we would.
Rondo.
Why not?
He's like 6 feet tall.
It don't matter. We'll put Rondo. He's gonna be having his back. He's gonna be bringing his up the court with his back to the basket the whole time.
Dribble and all of a sudden he'd turn around and just shoot it right over.
That's all right. If he gonna get if he gonna get 30, we
5 feet, he'd score every time.
But even if you didn't, you put Paul on him.
Paul
can slow him down.
Yeah, I can guard him.
That's an even match.
Think about this. You got KG at the center. And we switch, or we trap him with me and KG, he's not going to be seeing those jumpers like he did versus Minnesota. That's a different type of player of the year in KG than Gobert on the switch when we come up. That's a different animal right now. Because I got KG as
How would you ever say that in the same breath, man?
They both defensive player of the years.
Yeah, but KG, he ain't even close to KG.
He's a 4-time defensive player of the year.
All right.
And KG, who you taking on
basketball then?
Obviously, KG, I think all time is a better defender.
Yeah.
4-time, but like.
Rudy Gobert can't even jump.
Well, how's he become 4-time?
Milk Dud head might hit the damn rim. Come on now.
But look, the argument is after this season. Now, if the Celtics don't win this chip, it's a no-brainer. If they win the chip, it's a better argument. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
I don't, but whatever.
It's a better argument if they win.
Okay.
That's all
you guys
I'm saying.
are suggesting you have little to no respect for the Dallas Mavericks, so what would it matter?
I ain't got no respect when it comes to the 08s. None. And I don't even like the Celtics like that. I like the players. I just look at their players, and I'm like, that don't even look right to me.
No, that don't look right.
It just don't look right. The matchup don't look right.
I have
how about you know what?
Yeah.
We'll bring our watchdog off the bench, Tony Allen, to guard Luka. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
In 08, he played like 5 minutes a game.
That's all right. He was behind some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can use him for this series.
Okay.
We can use him.
You know what?
Kobe said he was the best defender he's ever played against, ever. We're talking about Kobe Bryant here.
He did.
A guy that scored 81 in the game. He said Tony
But I have to keep you guys in 08. And in 08, Tony wasn't Tony yet.
Tony was Tony. You just didn't know who he was.
Okay.
Tony was Tony. You just didn't know him.
All right.
Trust me, I had to see him every day in practice.
In 2024 and 23 and 22 and 20 and 19, I haven't seen any human who can stop Luka Dončić. I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen any two humans who can stop him because he just figures everybody out.
Absolutely. Luka is
Well, it's his time to shine.
a generational talent.
It is.
He's a generational talent. And so, all right, let's just say Luka
He's
does.
also, he's a weird talent because he's playing some game that I've never seen before. It's at some rhythm and some pace that I can't even wrap my mind around.
He don't see the defense, Skip.
Yeah.
He doesn't see defense. Let me tell you, as a scorer, and I may not have been a scorer on Luka's level, but I was a 3-level scorer too.
You were.
He doesn't see defense. And by what I mean, you see these shots he hits, it looked like the guys in his face. Like me, I never saw the defense. So when I took shots, you're like, wow, how do you make that? He hit him in the hand and everything. He's locked into the rim. He knows the way his angle of his shot is over his head. He knows you're not going to block it. So, like, knowing that, it doesn't matter if you come here or not, I'm already in line with the rim, and I know I can get this off at any time, and I'm not even seeing that hand. He doesn't see the defense.
He didn't see Rudy Gobert. He didn't see Jaden McDaniels.
No.
He didn't see Ant-Man.
No.
He didn't see anybody.
No, he didn't see none of that.
And you can put two on him, and he doesn't see either one of them.
It's only a select few, I would say, in the NBA that you get to say they just don't see defense. Kevin Durant, he don't see defense. Steph Curry, he doesn't see defense.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a relationship between me and the rim. So if I'm off that night, it had nothing to do with you.
And the final point about Luka against you guys is, what Luka has impressed me the most is with his bulk, with his stature, because he
knows how to
plays
use it.
strong. I don't know how he does it because he doesn't look that strong, but he's strong.
He got wide
in the lane.
shoulders, and he's 6'8",
Yeah.
and he knows how to use his body.
He does.
Most of the guys who are on him are not going to be his size, and the only matchup for him, you have to have like a combination of schemes against him. It's not an individual that you can say you can put on him, because we saw 2 All-NBA players guard him and could do nothing with him. And so it's about the scheme you got to play with him. I mean, you have to mix in traps with gimmick defense zones and stuff like that if you want to try to slow him down. But if you get him in the pick and roll all night, if the Celtics decide they want to play pick and roll defense and switch and do all the stuff, you got to change up his looks, because he'll get comfortable after a quarter learning what kind of scheme you're running versus him.
You know, I would pay a lot of money to see Paul Pierce guard Luka for most of the game.
I would guard him.
But you would have a hard time with foul trouble. You would have a hard time.
Yeah, he would too.
Okay.
And he would
well,
too.
he would too. No, that's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, it's been years in the league. I've led the league in free throw attempts.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to guard too. So it's vice versa. Whoever getting foul trouble first.
Interesting. So you got him. You got your team in 5.
I got us in 5 versus the 2024 Celtics.
Okay.
If they win it, I say they push it to 6.
And you got the 2024 Celtics in 5 over the Dallas Mavericks,
Yep.
right?
I got them in 6.
No, you said 5.
I got the 2024 Celtics versus Dallas in 6.
Yeah, we're trying to be slick.
Yeah, he think he's slick.
Okay. We haven't discussed this. It happened on Friday, but we're going to talk about it on Monday. How concerning is Mike Tyson's ulcer? Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.